Mrs. Hughes' class. Today we will be talking about the deadliest hurricane. Breaking news. The deadliest hurricane happened on October 10th, 1780. 6,000 people got killed. It destroyed every house. It happened in the Caribbean, and businesses were booming at the time, so there were a lot of people there. And the Revolutionary War was happening when this hurricane hit. In many places, other people got very bad injured, and some even died. 400 ships were broken and 4,000 sailors were killed. And altogether, 22,000 people got killed. They still did not figure out the name of this hurricane, and we will be back after our short break with some more interesting news.
I love to clean every minute of every day, especially when my kids make messes. That's why I use the Mommy's Mop. Buy one today.
Welcome back. It is very important to understand what a hurricane is and what it looks like inside. It is very windy in a hurricane. It whips things around. Hurricanes can break a lot of things, for example, windows and houses. They are the most dangerous storm in the whole world. The middle of a hurricane is called an eye. The eye wall is the clouds circling around the eye. There are 3 layers of a hurricane: the eye wall, and the rain bands. The rain band is thunderstorms around the eye wall. Coming up next, Paige Ford talking about how a hurricane formed.
Buy, break, and bake cookies. You never have to make a homemade cookie again.
Hi, we're back. Tonight we are going to talk about some safety laws. So, you are going to take these 9 things and you are going to put them into a laundry basket or any basket you have. One that would fit all of these things in. So, you'd have a match, a blanket, flashlight, water, food, Band-Aids container, or a special kit for any bleeding or things that could happen, and a radio. Radio because you could know when the hurricane or other storm was over. You need the Band-Aid box because if you get a simple scratch that starts bleeding or anything else. Food. You would have to do food because hurricanes usually last more than tornadoes. Tornadoes are just done. But hurricanes last longer than tornadoes because they're a different storm, right? So, you'd also need water, hydration. A flashlight that works to see in the dark. If you have a dark space too that you would go and hide in to stay safe. You would have a match. For any types of food you would pick, you may need a match or fire. A fire or light if you do not want a flashlight. Now we are going to put these things into the basket. So then I know where everything is. Now, I would carry it into a safe place where I would hide. This is where you would go in a hurricane. So down here we just have like a little toy area where we keep all of our toys. You would go into here. See, our lights are out in here. And so what you would do is you would do this by your basket and you just curl up in a ball with your radio out and all of the stuff there. And then you would have your flashlight on or your match or whatever. And you're going to want to make sure it's in a spot where you would stay safe if it broke through the wall. So that's where I would predict going. Or you could go in a nearby bathroom with no windows, no anything. And now let's talk about how to keep your house safe. So for example, we have doors like everybody does and windows. So what we would do is we would probably go to the store buy like big cardboard pieces of things that would cover up your whole entire door, and you would take a little hammer and some nails and nail them in. So then you wouldn't hear any pounding or breaking on your doors, and that would frighten you. Now you know how to keep you safe and your house. So now we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to have a short break, but after that, we're going to come back with some more interesting facts about the hurricane. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how a hurricane forms. A hurricane can form by water going up into the clouds, and it is warm water. Then the hurricane eats the warm water, then it gives the hurricane more energy. So then the clouds start to form a circle, and it moves faster and faster and bigger and bigger. Then the eye starts to form. Then the eye wall starts to form. Then the rain bands start to form. And then it travels. And sometimes it can even make landfall. Carly Andrews off. Now a word from our sponsors.